Hi, I'm Anthony Cody, and I'm the owner of Maine Construction Solutions.
Tell me where you're from and your family and your kids and all that good stuff.
I'm from Bangor, Maine. I have 2 kids. My oldest is 10, my youngest is 6. We live in Bangor. Most of our work and everything we do is in Bangor. I have a wife. She's a massage therapist locally.
You both are business people.
We are both business people, yes.
And I've read that you're a man of faith. Tell me about that.
I am, yeah. So I attend church at Old Town Christian Fellowship in Old Town, Maine. So we are a part of Calvary Chapel, which is in Orrington, Maine. The original Calvary Chapel is in Orrington, Maine.
So would you say you're often an affordable alternative?
For municipalities, yes. But for the average homeowner, we're not going to be the cheapest option because we take pride in what we do. So I'll be upfront with you what it should cost and the variables that may change that, but it's probably not going to be as cheap as the guy that just shows up with no insurance. I can't compete with that guy, and I'm not looking to compete with that guy. I want you to call me because you want the project done right, not the cheapest possible way. I need to make money in order to stay in business, and you need a good project. You need the project done properly.
So it sounds like you would say for a homeowner, don't call me. If you're willing to cut corners, I'm not that company. I'm not going to cut corners.
If I talk to you, for a homeowner, it's typically like an interview at first. If they're looking for the cheapest option, I'm not your option. I'm going to be honest with you from the beginning. It's not going to work. If the first thing you say is, that seems high to me, you probably are just looking for the cheapest guy, and I'm okay with that. Some people need that. Some people just need their deck fixed so their uncle doesn't fall through it, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay with my name being on it because it's the cheapest project.
So there's a certain level of professionalism and quality. If the project doesn't have a level of quality, it's not really.
It's all about the level of quality. I'm not interested in. I need money to survive, but the money doesn't drive me. It's the quality that you're willing to pay for that drives me.
So you take it very seriously what a project looks like at the end.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and I take that very seriously with my subs too. If their quality is not as good as it should be, I address that with them, so the homeowners don't have to. In the end, my name's on the project, so we need to do it properly.
What does that mean to you? My name's on the project.
It's everything. It's my legacy. It's what people know me as. It's what people know my company as. Like my logo, my name, my personal name. Like my kids are gonna have to grow up with this name. We try and make a big stamp in this community. The name's all we have. What people know when they hear, I want to know. My goal is when my name is said, what comes into your head first. That's what I want to be in control of. If it's, oh wow, he was super cheap, I'm not interested in that. If it was, yeah, he did an okay job, I'm not interested in that. It's, yeah, that's the guy we called and he did a great job. That's what I'm looking for.
And it sounds like that's working because you're getting other projects by word of mouth.
We don't advertise at all. The only time we advertise is to support something. Like if Brewer Youth Hockey needs something, I'll put my name on it without my phone number, or my kids did jiu-jitsu. We'll put my name in the map, but my phone number's not on there. I'm not interested in just random people calling. I want it to be word of mouth, because these people, the people that I deal with, their friends and family that they're referring me to, it's for the quality, it's not for the price.
So tell me what Business Networking International is, assuming I don't know.
So BNI is Business Network International. It's a group of businesses. They're all different businesses. There's no like business in that group. I have the general contractor seat. I don't have to compete with any other general contractor in my group. And there's insurance people, and there's videographers, and there's bankers, and there's anything you can think of. There's hundreds of seats available for those, but you fill one seat and you get to do it. So you meet with these people once a week. So interestingly enough, my first meeting with BNI, I was invited by a friend that was doing BNI, and I thought, I don't have time for BNI. And so I had just hired my second employee, and he said, well, what if you run out of work? And I thought, I guess that is a possibility. It didn't really even cross my mind. I said, all right, I'll visit it. And so I visited BNI, and there was a person in BNI that said, when I introduced myself, I said, I own Maine Construction Solutions, we're a general contractor, and all they heard was contractor. And someone reached out in the chat, and they said, hey, we could use a contractor in Old Town. Can you look at this project? And I looked at that project, and it was a smaller project, and that project led to more work on that building, which led to somebody else being in that building, which in the end ended up being an $800,000 project by visiting BNI. And so then I joined BNI, and I thought I should probably give back to this BNI thing. And I didn't have high expectations of it because I didn't know what to expect. But since then, I've learned I've got a banker that's right next to me. If I come across somebody that's looking for financing in the business world, or if I go buy a piece of equipment and the financing is tricky, I say, hey, have you tried this banker? And she's great there. Or a videographer, a friend says, hey, where did you get your video made? I can refer them to them. So I have friends that I can trust, that I've worked with, that I know from this group, that it's just been a game changer. It's made me a lot of money, and it's made me a lot of friends, and it's built my Rolodex.
And it sounds like you're seeing firsthand the power of networking.
Absolutely. And this is simple networking because I can do it just once a week for a couple of hours on a Zoom call, or an hour and a half even on a Zoom call, and it just adds up to a lot of hours on Zoom that these people, you just get to know these people. And I've been doing it for, I think this is my 3rd year now.
So what actually happens once a week?
We meet up and we talk a little bit about BNI, what BNI does and stands for, and then everybody gets 60 seconds to say what they do. So as Main Construction Solutions, we can go in there, and everyone that's in this group or people they've invited are in this group, and you can say, I'm Anthony Cody at Main Construction Solutions, and this is what we do. Right now we need this as a referral, and do you know anybody that can help me get this done? Or I can say, these are what we do. Do you know anybody that needs this work? And every week I get to do that. And so I get calls from people that say, hey, my cousin needs this, or my uncle needs this, or can you just guide me in this direction? And I'm able to help those people.
It sounds incredibly helpful.
It's incredibly helpful and incredibly easy. I don't have to do much. I just go there and be myself for an hour and a half. And
is everyone vetted at BNI?
Everyone is vetted at BNI, yes. So you have to fill out an application to get in, and then there is a group of people that check that application and do the background checks and things, and they reach out to the community around you and ask people, if you are who you say you are, and you have to have a legit business. You can't just be handy on the side, and yeah, it's all vetted.
So if someone's in there, that you have a feeling that they're going to do a good job for you. If
Absolutely.
Someone's in BNI.
Absolutely, yeah. The first couple of weeks you don't know, but if they're there for 6 months, absolutely, people can. There's always wolves in sheep clothing, but yeah, absolutely. Once you're there, if they stay there and they're around for a while and they're welcome, you get to know these people on a personal level.
At the risk of repeating yourself, so what has BNI done for your company?
BNI has grown my company tremendously. I've gotten a lot of closed business from BNI. I'm able to hire from people recommended from BNI. I'm able to get projects and get my name out there through BNI.
So what would you say to someone that is wondering about this? Should I be a part of it?
You should definitely look into it. You should definitely check it out and give it a shot. And there's multiple groups. Some of them are Zoom, some of them are live, some of them, you gotta find, don't just check out the one that doesn't fit your needs. Check out the other ones too.
Right. Okay, so we're on Zoom and you got 60 seconds. What do you say to someone that has never heard of Main Construction Solutions?
So we are Main Construction Solutions. We hold the general contractor seat at Black Bear BNI. So we do everything from ground up and building. We're able to do anything from foundations, earthwork, driveways, septics, roofs, you name it. We've done restaurants, we've done apartment buildings, and now we've done bridge work and light work for cities. We can fix your water mains if they break. We can fix your sewer mains if they break. That's what we do as a contractor. A good referral for me would be if someone in your neighborhood has a water main or sewer main break that they are surprised by and they have no idea who to call. You could give them my number and we can either get there and fix it within 24 hours for them or refer somebody that can.
Or you'll fix their roof.
Or we'll fix their roof.
Or work for a town.
Yeah, or work for a town.